Today we will begin by creating a grayscale. You're going to need titanium white, ivory black, a palette knife, your palette paper, as well as your 9x12 sketchbook. Lay out some black and white paint. With your palette knife, you're going to mix together a little bit of white with a large pile of black. We're slowly and incrementally going to increase the amount of white that we add to our piles of black to lighten each value. These are the piles that we will then paint from in order to create our grayscale and later to create our achromatic painting. Normally, you attempt to make a specific increase. For example, if we were making a 10-level grayscale, we would attempt to increase our white percentage to our black by 10% with each level. However, I've often found that pigments don't stay true to this theory, and that you will need to just gauge it as you go and use your eyes to generalize what looks right to you. Make sure you're also cleaning your palette knife between mixtures. If there's a little too much black from the last pile in there, you will very quickly make your lighter values too dark. How you lay out your grayscale is up to you. You don't have to create a line and a series of 8 numbers as I have done here, but do keep it neat and orderly. You want it to be clear and readily available for when you need to access it in the future, both for our achromatic painting and throughout the course. So you're just going to draw from the piles that we made earlier, that we mixed earlier on our palette. They will dry very quickly because acrylic paint dries very quickly. And again, you want to make sure you're cleaning your brush off in between so that your palette stays pure and clean and the grayscale you are creating is correct. I've used a filbert brush to do this. You can see that it has the nicely rounded edges to these marks.